What is going on, everybody? Nick Costa here, and welcome to this video lesson on the triple Ratamacue. This is rudiment number 40 from the Percussive Art Society's 40 Essential Drum Rudiments. If you've been following the Drum Essentials series at nickcostamusic.com, this is video number 11. So in this video, you're going to learn how to play the triple Ratamacue. You're then going to play through a few exercises that will allow you to incorporate it into your playing. Finally, you will see some examples on how to execute it as part of a groove or a fill on the drum kit. I'm excited to get into this with all of you, so let's get started. So if you have been following that Drum Essentials series at nickcostamusic.com, you're already familiar with the Ratamacue rudiment. You've also watched the video on the double Ratamacue. That means you already know to go from a single to double Ratamacue, you add an extra drag to the beginning. Now to go from a double to a triple Ratamacue, you're going to add an additional, so you now have 3 drags in the beginning of your rudiment. So if this is a right-handed triple Ratamacue, you have 3 right-handed drags, followed by left, right, left. If it's a left-handed triple Ratamacue, you have 3 left-handed drags, followed by right, left, right. Just like all of the other Ratamacue rudiments, you accent that last note. So for this first exercise, you are going to play the triple Ratamacue in an 8th note triplet subdivision. For the first measure, play a right-handed triple Ratamacue, and then rest for the second measure so you can reset and play a left-handed triple Ratamacue on the third measure. You're going to rest again for that 4th measure. That way you have enough time to reset and start the entire exercise over again. Going to turn the metronome on at 80 BPM. Play along with me. 1, 2, ready, and... Moving on to exercise number 2, you are now going to play the triple Ratamacue in a 16th note triplet subdivision. So for the first measure, play a right-handed triple Ratamacue. You're then going to rest for beats 3 and 4 of that first measure. The second measure, you're going to play a left-handed triple Ratamacue, and again, rest on beats 3 and 4 of that second measure. Clicks going back on, play along with me. 1, 2, ready, and... Now for exercise number 3, you are going to play 2 triple Ratamacues in a row. Play a right-handed triple Ratamacue, followed by a left-handed triple Ratamacue. You are then going to rest for the second measure. For the third measure, you're going to play a left-handed triple Ratamacue, followed by a right-handed triple Ratamacue. You are then going to rest for the 4th measure. Clicks back on, play along with me. 1, 2, ready, and... Now that you've played through those first 3 exercises, this is a perfect time in the lesson to pause the video and work on your triple Ratamacue. Make sure that you have that sticking pattern correct, and make sure that you can play that accent on the last note. So if you need to, pause the video here, work on that, and once you get it down, hit continue. Welcome back. Let's start incorporating the triple Ratamacue into our playing. So for this 4th exercise, you are going to play the rhythm of it's a rat, it's a rat, it's a Ratamacue, 3E and a 4. So for the first measure, you are going to play a right-handed triple Ratamacue. You are then going to alternate your hands for the 16th notes starting on beat 3, followed by a right-handed tap on beat 4. For the second measure, you are going to play a left-handed triple Ratamacue. You are then going to alternate your hands for the 16th notes starting on beat 3, and you are going to play a left-handed tap for beat 4. Going to turn the click on, play along with me. 1, 2, ready, and... Now for the fifth exercise, you are playing the rhythm of 1 E and a 2, and it's a rat, it's a rat, it's a Ratamacue. Starting with your right hand, you are going to alternate your hands for the 16th notes and 8th notes on beats 1 and 2. You are then going to play a left-handed triple Ratamacue starting on beat 3. The second measure starts with the left hand. You are going to continue to alternate those hands for the 16th notes and 8th notes on beats 1 and 2. You are then going to play a right-handed triple Ratamacue starting on beat 3. Let's play it together. 1, 2, ready, and... Now for the sixth exercise, you are playing the rhythm of 1 E and 2 E and. It's a rat, it's a rat, it's a Ratamacue. So starting with your right hand, you are going to alternate your hands for the 16th note, 8th note patterns on beats 1 and 2. You are then going to play a left-handed triple Ratamacue starting on beat 3. For the second measure, start with your left hand. Alternate your hands for the 16th note, 8th note patterns on beats 1 and 2. And then play a right-handed triple Ratamacue starting on beat 3. Let's play that together. 1, 2, ready, and... Now that you have played through some of those exercises incorporating the triple Ratamacue into your playing, it is time for our challenge. Just like every other challenge of this series, it gives you the opportunity to work on this particular rudiment, as well as some of the other rudiments covered in this series. Just like every other challenge, you are going to play a rhythm that allows you to start with both your right and your left hand. This particular challenge is 10 measures long. So for the first 2 measures, you are playing the rhythm of it's a rat, it's a rat, it's a Ratamacue, 3 E and a 4 E. For the first measure, you are going to play a right-handed triple Ratamacue, followed by a right-handed paradiddle diddle. For the second measure, you are going to play a left-handed triple Ratamacue, followed by a left-handed paradiddle diddle. Here's what those 2 measures sound like together. It's a rat, it's a rat, it's a Ratamacue, 3 E and a 4 E. It's a rat, it's a rat, it's a Ratamacue, 3 E and a 4 E. Now for measures 3 and 4, you are playing the rhythm of it's a rat, it's a rat, it's a Ratamacue, it's a rat, it's a Ratamacue, and. So for the third measure, play a right-handed triple Ratamacue, followed by a left-handed double Ratamacue. You are then going to play a right-handed drag on the end of beat 4. For the fourth measure, play a left-handed triple Ratamacue, followed by a right-handed double Ratamacue. You are then going to play a left-handed drag on the end of beat 4. Here's what those 2 measures sound like together. It's a rat, it's a rat, it's a Ratamacue, it's a rat, it's a Ratamacue, and. It's a rat, it's a rat, it's a Ratamacue, it's a rat, it's a Ratamacue, and. Now for measures 5 and 6, you are playing the rhythm of 1 and. It's a rat, it's a rat, it's a Ratamacue, 4 E and a. So for the 5th measure, you are going to play a right-handed followed by a left-handed flam for the 8th notes on beat 1. You are then going to play a right-handed triple Ratamacue starting on beat 2. You are then going to play a right-handed single paradiddle starting on beat 4. For the 6th measure, you're going to play a left-handed flam followed by a right-handed flam. You are then going to play a left-handed triple Ratamacue starting on beat 2. You're going to finish up that measure with a left-handed single paradiddle starting on beat 4. Here's what those 2 measures sound like together. 1 and. It's rat, it's rat, it's Ratamacue, 4 E and a. 1 and. It's rat, it's rat, it's Ratamacue, 4 E and a. Now for measures 7 and 8, you are playing the rhythm of it's a Ratamacue, it's a rat, it's a rat, it's a Ratamacue, it's a Ratamacue. For the 7th measure, you are going to play a left-handed single Ratamacue, followed by a right-handed triple Ratamacue, and another left-handed single Ratamacue. For the 8th measure, play a right-handed single Ratamacue, followed by a left-handed triple Ratamacue, and another right-handed single Ratamacue. Here's what those 2 measures sound like together. It's a Ratamacue, it's a rat, it's a rat, it's a Ratamacue, it's a Ratamacue, it's a Ratamacue, it's a rat, it's a rat, it's a Ratamacue, it's a Ratamacue. Now for the 9th and the 10th measure, you are playing the rhythm of it's a rat, it's a Ratamacue, it's a rat, it's a rat, it's a Ratamacue. So for the 9th measure, play a right-handed double Ratamacue, followed by a left-handed triple Ratamacue. You then have an 8th note rest on the end of beat 4. For the 10th measure, play a left-handed double Ratamacue, followed by a right-handed triple Ratamacue. Again, you have another 8th note rest on the end of beat 4. Here's what those 2 measures sound like together. It's a Ratamacue, it's a rat, it's a rat, it's a rat, it's a Ratamacue. It's Ratamacue, it's Ratamacue. So now that you've had the chance to play through all parts of this challenge, let's piece it all together. But this is a challenge, right? So let's up that metronome to 95 BPM and give it a shot. Here we go. 1, 2, ready, and... Now, just like all of the other Ratamacue challenges, if you felt yourself tensing up, it may have been a little bit too quick for you. The one thing you want to make sure you do when you are playing these Ratamacues is not crushing your doubles when you are playing them. Meaning, you want to make sure they are nice and open rather than crushed. If you find yourself crushing those doubles and tensing up while you are playing, slow the metronome down just a little bit so you stay nice and relaxed and have nice open doubles for the beginning of the Ratamacues. Go through it a few times at that slower tempo, and once you get more comfortable with it, slowly increase that metronome each time you try it. Now that you've had the opportunity to play the exercises as well as the challenge, let's now talk about incorporating it into your drum set playing. Again, it's pretty rare to hear this on the drum set, but if you want, you can execute it as part of your groove or your fill. This is the part of the lesson where you get to improve upon your improvisational and musicianship skills. Now, although I want you to be creative, here are a few examples just to get you started. So, to recap, in this lesson, you learned how to play the triple Ratamacue. You then played through a few different exercises that allowed you to incorporate it into your playing. Finally, you saw some examples on how to incorporate it as part of a groove or a fill on the drum kit. As always, if you have any questions, reach out to me on my website and I'll try and help out any way that I can. If you liked this lesson, make sure you check out the Drum Essentials section of nickcostamusic.com. There you will find lessons just like this one, ranging from technique fundamentals, drum set fundamentals, and even a lesson on all 40 of the drum rudiments from the Percussive Arts Society. And that is it. Thank you so much for checking out this video. Hopefully you've learned something from it, and until next time, see you later.